All right, well, we've got the Sovereign Spirit out of the water now. Obviously, it definitely needs bottom paint. But as far as the bottom goes, does not seem too bad. I have not been able to detect any obvious soft spots. So, seems to be pretty good. One in. This here is touring the starboard arm. I'm sorry, the port side arm. You can see there's some patches there, like right here. You know, any bottom painter is going to tell you gotta get it all sanded off. But I'm a bigger fan of just painting it on. It's not too bad. It's not like the hull's been caked there. So this is interesting too. This right here is a some kind of bottom guard. I'm not too sure exactly what it does other than guard the bottom. As you can see with a lot of it, it's like here and over here. It's obviously corroded, chewed up, damaged. But how it affects the performance, I'm not too sure. The other side's not so bad, but you know, I guess it could be a consideration to get this replaced. I'm just not too sure how crucial it is, or again, what it does. Unsure. That is that part as well. Here, there's the prop that got us here with this smaller threading. The Roger from top to bottom is going to make sure that a new bolt is put on there, but God bless this one, it held just fine. As you can see, this was kind of the fitting that they put on the backside, so he'll work with getting that fitting put in correctly. So it's spinning fine. There's a little bit of resistance on here. Looking down kind of the shaft here, you can see that the bearing in there, the cutlass bearing, is wasted away a little bit. You know, while they have the prop off, it would be super easy to get a new bearing in there. Something certainly to consider. The shaft arm looks good. Certainly solid. No obvious corrosion in any of the bolts. So I'm feeling pretty good about the strut there. Yeah, so this working part looks good. You can see here it's another patch of paint that's again falling off, and really just sort of fairing that out, and then painting it is what I do. I mean, I guess if you're going to sand this whole thing, now's the time to do it while it's got this little paint on it, but it's what your preference is. Certainly isn't mine in terms of dollar for dollar where to put your money. Here we've got the rudder. I can see damaged areas that certainly could use some fill. Here, this is probably the big one here, where it's got some wood exposed. So that would be a place that I would go ahead and just get some quick fiberglass work done right here. I got a guy that could do that kind of work for $500 or less, just this one spot here. just to protect that exposed wood. He could also do a lot of these little crack fills and things like that. Really should be a quick job on it. As far as the rudder itself goes, I'm not seeing any big cracks on it. It seems, it doesn't seem soft or delaminated. I mean, besides a couple of these spots here that, again, I think could be easy to fill. Doing, again, just a quick walk around the main hull here. What am I going to do with that? But again, I'm not finding anything that I'd see of really bad note. Through holes seem good. You know, needs that bottom paint. Here's our keel as well. And again, I'd like to drop it, but what I'm not seeing, which is good, is running a bunch of rust stains coming down it, which means that the running gear inside of it is not wasted or anything. So that again is a plus to me. Looking around on this side, again, we got kind of some flaking up here. I don't think it should matter too much. Your wheel spins okay. I feel a little, maybe some muscles up there that can be kind of pulled out and cleaned out. And that's the tour of the main hull. Final tour is of your starboard side AMA. Again, I see areas that can be faired out, sanded a bit without sandblasting the whole thing. This looks like here a little bit of border sticker tape that's falling off that could be redone here as well. Ooh, okay. Here we do have a spot. It looks like that is some repair that needs to be done. Again, I think like the rudder, the spot can be repaired. This wood can be dried out and then covered there. We can get some heaters on it there to help dry it out here. We're gonna have some sunny days coming up, should be good. And then just patching it up right quick. But that certainly is a point of major damage there that needs to be dealt with. So, almost passed the test, Sovereign Spirit. This spot right here, I think, is our biggest area of concern. Having that done, having the rudder repaired as well there, the bearing in the shaft, and then the bottom paint. This area here you can evaluate, but I'm not super concerned about that. As far as I'm concerned, it takes away from the electrolysis of the through hull. But yeah, wow, that spot right there is definitely where you are going to need put in to put your concentration. But yeah, you know, I think with the fiberglass guy that I use, he could probably get this taken care of for around $1,000, something like that. That with the rudder work there, $1,500, I'm guessing, between the two. All right, well, that's your tour of Sovereign Spirit, and it's walk around on the lot.